So very good morning students, good afternoon, good evening and good night also. So my name is Shiv Prasad Jali, Senior Lecturer in Physics, Kakinada, Shantinagar campus. Today we will discuss assignment solutions of August 24th date. So let me discuss one by one from 21st date. 21st. So let me write the given data. 21st, a solid of length 30 centimeter with 10 tons. L is given. L is equal to 30 centimeters, nothing but 30 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. With the 10 tons per centimeter, N1 is equal to 10 tons per centimeter, nothing but 10 by 10 to the power of minus 2, 1000 tons per meter. And cross section also given. Area A1 is equal to 40 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square, because the option unit is in SI unit. That surrounds another coaxial solid of same length, but area of cross section is different. That is why A2 is equal to 20 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. So this is the inner solid here with 40 tons per centimeter. N2 is equal to 45 10 to the power of minus 2 is nothing but 4000 meter units. That means 4000 tons per meter. So what is the question mark here? Mutual inductance of the system is the question mark. So mutual inductance of the system is equal to question mark. We have a formula for mutual inductance when solenoid is placed in another solenoid. So M is equal to mu naught into N1 into N2 into area of inner solenoid. What is the inner solenoid here? A2 or A1? A2 is the inner solenoid because it has the least area. A2 into N. So now using the data in the given formula, M is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 into N1 is given. That is 4000 or 1000. 1000 into 4000 into, so A2, area of the inner solenoid, 20 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into length of the solenoid, that is 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2. On solving this, we get M is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry. That is nothing but 3 millihenry. Option number 2 is the correct answer. Next, bit number 22. Two coils A and B having turns 300 and 600. So number of turns MA is equal to 300. So number of turns of coil B is equal to 600. Are placed near each other on passing a current of 3 amperes in A. So current flowing in coil A is given, that is 3 amperes. Flux linked with A is phi A is equal to 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Weber, and also flux linked with B is also given. Phi B is equal to 9 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Weber. So what is the question mark here? What is the mutual inductance of the system? Mutual inductance M is the question mark here. So according to the given data, we have a formula. Flux linked with coil A is directly proportional to current passing through coil B. Otherwise, flux linked with coil B is directly proportional to current passing through coil A. So pi A is equal to, remove the proportionality, M into IB. Here also pi B is equal to, we can write M into IA. Clear? So according to the given data, the connecting formula is phi B is equal to M into IA. Because IA is given, phi B is there. So you can find the M. M is equal to phi B by IA. So M is equal to, the value of phi B is 9 into 10 to the power of minus 5. 9 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by current flowing in coil A, that is 3. 9 by 3 is nothing but 3 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Henry. Option number 2 is the correct answer. 22, option number 2. Please pause and note down. Please pause and note down. Next, 23 bit. Bit number 23. Number 23. An EMF induced in a secondary coil. EMF induced in a secondary coil is given, that is 10,000 volts. So 23. EMF induced in a secondary coil 10,000 volts. That's okay. When the current breaks in the primary, the mutual induction is 5 Henry. Mutual inductance is given, M is equal to 5 Henry. Okay. And the current reaches to 0 in 10 to the power of minus 4 seconds in primary. So in primary, time is given, dTp is equal to primary. The time taken is 10 to the power of minus 4 seconds. The maximum current in the primary before the break is, the question mark is maximum current in the primary before the break. DIP is the question mark. So according to given data, we have a formula epsilon s is equal to d pi s by dt. But pi s is equal to m into current flowing in primary coil. If you write this, epsilon s is equal to m into dIP by dt. So epsilon s is there, m is there, dt is there. You can find the dIP, dTp or dt, whatever it will, no problem. So we can find dIP is equal to epsilon s dt by m. Epsilon s is 10 to the power of 4. 10,000 is nothing but 10 to the power of 4. dIP is not there. Okay. dt is 10 to the power of minus 4 by m value is 5. So this is nothing but dIP is equal to 1 by 5 is nothing but 0.2 amperes. 0.2 amperes. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Bit number 24. Let me do 24. The coefficient of mutual inductance of two circuits A and B is 3 millihenry. So M is equal to 3 millihenry. 3 10 to the power minus 3 Henry, because the option unit is in SI unit. Next, the resistance of coil A and B. So resistance of coil A, that is 10 ohms, and resistance of coil B RB is equal to 4 ohm. How much current should change in 0.02 seconds in circuit A? The question mark is how much current should change in A. That means in circuit A, DIA is the question mark. Time is given dt in circuit A is equal to 0.02 seconds. That's okay. So that the induced current in B should be 0.006. Induced current in B should be IB is equal to 0.006 amperes. So according to the given data, we need to find DIA. We have a formula epsilon B is equal to m into di, similar to this, m into dia by dta. So we know the value of dia, we don't know. dia we have to find. So epsilon B is not there, M is there, dTA is also there. But epsilon B we can write, epsilon B is equal to, we can write B is equal to IR, V as epsilon P, I as IB, R as RB. So we can write epsilon B as IB, RB. So IB, RB is equal to IB, RB is equal to M into DIA by DTA. Clear? So if you want DIA is equal to IP RP into DTA by capital. So DIA is equal to the value of IB 0.006 into RB, resistance of coil B, into 4, and DTA. So DTA is 0.02. So 0.02 by M value. So M is mutual inductance 3 10 to the power of minus 3. So DIA is equal to, we can write 0.16 amperes. Solve this. 6 into 4, 24. Right. Bit number 25. Bit number 25. A solenoid of, please pause and note down. Please pause and note down. We will do 25 and 26. Please pause and note down. Okay. So 25th, bit number 25th. A solenoid of length 20 centimeter, area of cross section is 4 centimeter square. So A1 is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square, and having 4000 tons, length is 20 centimeter. So L1 is equal to 4000 by what is the length here? 20 centimeter, nothing but 0.2 meters. This is the value of N1. So similarly, he is placed inside another solenoid. He is placed inside. So definitely this is the inner solenoid of 2000 tons. 2000 tons. N2 is equal to 2000 by, so its length is 10 centimeters. So that is the 0.1. And area of cross section of the second solenoid is 8 centimeters square. So that is nothing but A2 is equal to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meters square. So what is the question mark here? Find the mutual inductance of the system. So M is equal to question mark. We have a formula M is equal to mu naught N1 into N2 into area of the inner solenoid. What is the inner solenoid here? A1. So N1 into N2 into A1. So M is equal to mu naught value 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. So similarly N1 value 4000 into 4000 by 0.2 into 2000 by 2000 by 0.1 into area of the inner solenoid, that is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4. On solving, M is equal to, we get 20 millihenry. 20 into 10 to the power of, so please calculate this, 20 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Henry is nothing but 20 millihenry. Option number 2 is the correct answer for 25th bit. 26. A small circular loop of radius r is placed inside a circular loop of radius capital R. So there is a condition here, r is much greater than small r. So that is why it is the bigger circular loop and there is a small circular loop inside it. Both are coplanar. It has a radius small r. The bigger loop radius is capital R. So what is the question mark here? The loops are coplanar. Okay. What is the mutual inductance of the system? M is the question mark here. Mutual inductance of the system. So we have a formula: flux linked with smaller coil is directly proportional to current flowing through bigger coil. Otherwise, flux linked with bigger coil is directly proportional to current flowing through smaller coil. I am taking current flowing through bigger coil. That current is I. Clear? So I will use this formula. Current flowing in bigger coil. Pi r is equal to IR. If you remove the proportionality, pi r is equal to M into IR. What do you want? I want M. M is equal to, I can write pi r by I r. Current flowing through bigger coil. If you know the value of pi r, you can calculate the M value.
So for pi r, flux linked with
number 26.
flux linked with smaller coils. Pi r is equal
Two
to
coils are in fixed location. Then coil 1 has no
magnetic field
current.
produced by
Primary
primary
coil
coil,
that is at the rate of 15 ampere per second. Area of
so di
smaller coil.
area of smaller by d is equal to 15 and pi r is equal to second concept is equal to
Magnetic field
in
produced
coil
by
1 is electric coil center epsilon 1 is mu naught d phi I by more of 2 minus 3 volts mu naught by
Coil 2 has no
because
current and coil 1 has a current.
into area of this
And
one
coil 2 has no current and coil 1 has a
so
current.
this is the value of pi r.
In coil 1
is the value of pi r
is given 3.6
amperes in this
The flux linkage in coil
pi r
1 is pi 2.
pi
Pi 2 is the
mu naught person mark.
If you want pi 2,
mu naught
so we have a formula
pi r square by
2r into
pi 2 is equal to pi 2 is equal to m into I naught pi 2 is equal to m into I1.
I1
means m is directly proportional to r square by
coil number
coil 1 that is
2 is the
3.6
capacitance.
amperes.
Okay. So pi 2 is equal to mi1. I1 is there but not m is not there. We have to find m value.
So if you want m value, we know that epsilon 1 is equal to d pi 1 by dt. In this
If coil 1 is equal to d pi 1 by
dt. So pi 1 is equal to very simple m into I2. So epsilon 1 is equal to m into di2 by dt.
So epsilon 1 is equal to m into di2 by dt. Epsilon 1 is there. M we have to find di2 by dt is also there.
So if you want m is equal to epsilon 1 dt by di2. So what is epsilon 1? So epsilon 1 is equal to 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3
dt by di2, that is nothing but
by 50. So m is equal to 25 10 to the power of minus 3 by 15 is nothing but so 5 by 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So m is okay. So pi 2 is equal to m value. M is equal to 5 by 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3. I1 value is 3.6. 3.6. So pi 2 is equal to, on solving this, you get 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber. Option number 4 is the correct answer.
clear. So next one, bit number 25. So it is a conceptual bit. The coefficient of self and mutual inductance have same units and different dimensions.
No. Why? Because the formula is epsilon is equal to L into di by dt. Epsilon is equal to m into di by dt.
So definitely L and M have same units and same dimensions.
Option number 4 is the correct answer. It is a conceptual bit. Option number 4 is the
Correct answer. Clear? So next one, 29th.
bit number 29.
So a circuit contains two inductors are given.
So this is the first inductor, and this is second inductor. So the inductance of coil is L1 and the inductance of second coil is L2. Current flowing is I. Current flowing through the inductors is I. So both two coils are in series. So if they are in series, so the question mark is we have to find the mutual inductance of the system.
So if they are in series, we know that in series combination,
Current is same, but EMF is not same. Epsilon effective is equal to epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2.
epsilon effective is equal to epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2. So epsilon effective is equal to
epsilon 1 is nothing but
self inductance of coil minus
L 1 because self inductance is L1 minus L1 d I by dt minus M d I by dt because current is same. That is the epsilon 1 value. So similarly minus L2 self inductance of second coil minus L2 di by dt minus M mutual inductance of coil di by dt. So minus L1 di by dt minus M di by dt minus L2 di by dt minus M di by dt on solve. We can write epsilon effect is equal to minus L effective minus L effective di by dt. So epsilon effect is nothing but minus L effective di by dt. So last one we can get L effective is equal to L1 plus L2.
So two coils of inductance L1 and L2
Option number 4 is
such that their mutual inductance.
So please note down.
Please
Yeah.
pause and note down. So no data is
Clear?
there.
How to find the M value?
Please pause and note down.
There are two coils of inductance L1 and L2 and their mutual inductance is M1. Mutual inductance is M. Mutual inductance is M. You have to find the M value. So we have a formula epsilon is equal to magnitude. Epsilon 1 is equal to L into di by dt. Epsilon 1 is equal to L into di by dt. So L1 into di by dt. Similarly, epsilon 2 is equal to L2 into di by dt. Similarly, mutual inductance M is equal to mutual inductance or simply epsilon 1 is equal to M into di by dt. Epsilon 2 is equal to M into di by dt.
So these are the formulas we have to realize them. So M is equal to
epsilon 1 dt by di, that is equal to from this epsilon 2 dt by di. Clear? So this is the value of M. So if you want M square is equal to epsilon 1 dt by dl into epsilon 1 dt by dl. So M square is equal to epsilon 1 dt by dl. Epsilon 1 dt by dl is equal to, we can write L1. L1 is equal to epsilon 1 dt by dl. So L1 into, so we can also write epsilon 2 into dt by dl is nothing but L2.